Hi, it's Ken from Reverend Guitars.
What's up?
I'm here with Chris from Crobot.
Hey, man.
For those of you not paying attention at home, we used to do these boring interview things on the website, and you could read the questions.
Yeah.
But the only people that were reading them were people in the pajamas living in their mother's basements and shit.
What's
And
wrong
so
with that?
we stepped up, and now we're doing it on camera. So this is Reverend 12 Questions with Chris Bishop from Crobot. And it's going to be good. Now, I'm just guaranteeing. That's all. Here's the thing. I can't see,
He's old.
and I don't have the questions memorized. I am old.
I'm
old.
getting old too, man. It's all
Yeah.
good. We're both bald. For sure.
Can you give me a brief history of your playing career? And I mean brief.
Professionally,
Yes.
20 years old, got in a cover band that toured around in a bus like rock stars. Made more money in my life. Got in an original band, and I was homeless. And then I started Crobot. Here I am.
Nice. How long ago did you start Crobot?
Why don't you talk to the mic, man?
How long ago did you start Crobot?
We started Crobot in 2011, I believe, is 2011. Me and Brandon, the singer, and yeah, we just played anywhere and everywhere.
Let's get back to this cover band.
God,
So, what kind of stuff were you playing in the cover band?
dude,
Were you playing like Mustang
whatever.
Sally? Mustang
yeah,
Sally?
I
stuff?
did that one. I did whatever,
Whatever
a lot
it
of
took?
medleys. It was.
Was it like-
it
I got
was
this,
sort of fun,
No, I did a cover band for a while with the horn section and the whole show. We were talking
Yeah.
about playing with horns, how fun it is playing with the horns. Was it like you and a bunch of old dudes?
I was the young guy,
Yeah.
but like they were like 30, which at that point in time I thought they were ancient.
Where are you from?
Now I'm 33. So that's weird.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Where do you guys base the band out of?
Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
That's where we live
Pottsville.
now.
Hell yeah. I can dig it.
Yingling.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
So what inspired you to start playing guitar to begin with?
Do you want the real story or the story that I tell people?
Oh, you know what? I want them both, and I want to compare the two.
Okay, the real story is that I listened to Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson, and it was I loved it so much when I was a little kid that I made my mom buy me a guitar so I could learn it. So that's the real story.
What do you tell people?
I just tell people that. Actually, I just tell them that story. That's.
So there's not a lot of difference between those two stories.
It's the same story.
It's the same story.
I'm proud of it. I don't even care.
No, it's a good story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lackluster story. It's really.
When I was a little kid growing up in the Appalachians, I used to sit around on the porch and play dueling banjos.
Yeah.
That's how I started. And then somebody filmed me for a movie.
Deliverance?
And then-
Is this just Deliverance right now?
What was your first electric guitar?
It was a Harmony guitar that I bought out of a Sears catalog that I used to go to my grandma's house and I used to stare at that guitar. And it came with a 8-inch combo, and it was white with a black pick guard, and I would dream about that guitar. So I would stare at that, and then I would go to the bra and panty section, and I would like stare at all the chicks in it too. So that was 10-year-old.
I totally get it.
That was 10-year-old me. That's what I used to do.
And is that the Harmony guitar that you learned how to play the Alan Jackson song on?
No. That was my first electric guitar. My first guitar was an Alvarez acoustic. And it was like almost bigger than me when I got it.
Wow.
I still have that. I do not have the Harmony guitar anymore. I sold it to a friend or something in high school. It was so stupid. I wish I had it.
Yeah.
It's a
I don't
piece
sell
of
guitars.
crap.
I just get guitars, so I can't relate to that at all. So this is speed round, okay? Because this could just easily turn into this like huge discussion, and then you don't want to give me room to start picking apart your answer one by
Right.
one.
No, you definitely
Okay?
will be able to.
So, top 5 records, go.
Clutch, self-titled, Clutch, Elephant Riders, Clutch, Jam. No, come on. I'm not going to do all Clutch. Clutch, Psychic Warfare. No, come on. No. I'm not going to do it. How many was that?
That was 4.
That was 4? 3? 3? Another record. Let me just think of something really awesome. I mean, like Highway to Hell, AC/DC. You know what I mean? Like that's
If you want blood, you got it.
That's right, baby.
I can the gentleman who plays harp for Clutch, Eric Oblander, lives
who
here
is
in Toledo. Five Horse Johnson.
Yes,
They're a
5 Horse
Toledo
Johnson.
band. Eric is in this room often.
That's cool.
He runs a everybody out here with the 12 questions. Our local cable network, Buckeye Cable, has a arts and entertainment channel, and Eric is a mover and a shaker on that. He runs around and interviews arts and entertainment types. So he comes in here to Reverend quite a bit.
He is awesome. I remember seeing him on that tour, and I was like, oh my God, this dude is like full of energy and awesome.
So I was going to ask you what your proudest moment of your playing and performance career was, but I'm guessing it's playing with Clutch.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely one of them. I mean, what else? I remember when I first started, looking out into the crowd, and it was a full room, and my mom was on like a chair, and she was like going rock chick crazy, and that was probably one of the best moments. Yeah,
that's good. That's cool.
Yeah. Also, quick story: first concert I ever went to, Skinnerd, ZZ Top. My mom, me and her were in the arena nosebleed seats, and we could see all the ladies showing their boobs. And she goes, "Now, Christopher," she said, "sometimes women like to do this at rock shows. They like to show their boobies."
And now, how many times have you seen boobies?
Not once. What is Crobot? No, it's all like biker dudes. Yeah, it's all dudes that just like repping guitars.
Yeah, it's a cock forest as far as the eyes can see. Yeah, no, I know. I play in a ska band.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a girl in 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, I have a really pretty wife, I don't need anything.
We have that in common. I like that. Nice.
Yeah. Yes.
So how did you hear about Reverend?
I just started seeing weird shaped guitars everywhere, and I was like, what's that? And then we were at Asbury Park, and we went to a music store.
Russo Music.
Yeah. And they had a shitload of them there, and I just played a few, and I think there was a East Sider and a Charger, which is actually what I have right now.
Those are those were
the two that I played in the beginning too.
Nice.
Yeah, it was super sweet.
Nice. I was going to ask you what guitars you're using, but we just said that. So okay, so what do you like about him?
Well, whatever. This is a very
it's informal,
superficial answer, but
whatever.
They look fucking cool, man.
No, that's not a superficial answer.
I mean, I think
if you like the way they look, and then on top of that, they do what you need them to do.
Exactly.
Win.
Also, I love like the little bevel.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's not
Me too.
All my tellies are just like flat and stuff, and it's just a little more comfortable. Also, what else do I like about them? I think the neck that is on both of those guitars is super sweet. It's not tree trunky. It's like the 60s. Well, maybe not as thin as the 60s telly.
No, it's like the porridge that what's her name ate. What's her name? Goldilocks. It's like that.
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
That, not too fat, not too thin.
Yeah, that's perfect for me because there's nothing I hate more than a big fat tree trunk neck.
Indeed.
I can't do.
So what are you running amp-wise live?
Now, for years it was a dual terror.
Dual terror.
Oh God, I gotta work out my core a little more.
You guys are this big, loud, heavy metal.
But now it's a rocker verb MK3.
You're using the rocker verb thing.
Yeah.
All right. Right, but you rocked with the Terror for a long time.
And
Just mic it up and go.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, they sound good. Yeah,
right. And it was like I was trying to just not have a lot of shit, initially.
Right.
And now, like, we have this giant road case with all our heads in it. And it's like fucking 500 pounds. It's like the worst idea ever. I'm about to go back to the dual Terror,
Yeah.
But it's just they are completely different animals. They're definitely different. I do now enjoy the headroom of 100 watt, or even 50 as opposed to the 30.
Sure. Are you a pedal guy at all? You a pedal board
guy?
guy?
Yeah, dude. I'm like a pedal nerdo.
What are some of your favorites?
I have this one called the Church Burner that I made. Right, so in Crobot songs, you'll hear like that delay oscillation between parts that and like warps and stuff. Basically, it is a Vox time machine. You remember that one, Joe Satriani? Okay, so I put one of the knobbers on a fader, and so I can control with my foot. And I took all the other knobbers off except for one, so I could flip it like a fucking dolphin. And so I can do all that with my foot. And it's like the thing is like everyone's like, why don't you get an expression pedal? Well, the expression pedal is smooth, so you get you don't get the warp. With the Vox time machine, there's a way that you can get the hard warp, and with the fader also get the smooth thing. It's hard to explain, but
all right.
But that's like my one trick pony,
But amp gain, though, you're running the distortion out of the oranges.
Yep, all amp distortion is what I do, and I have variants of fuzz. Like who knows? That's always forever changing. But I have that, and then I have micropog always, and then I always have Ibanez Echo Shifter.
Oh yeah,
and the Church Burner, and then a whammy. I have a whammy. I just started doing that again. I play so much like Tom Morello that it's like I want to not use the whammy because people will be like,
"Oh, look at him!
Yeah, look at this fucking guy. What? Let me guess. I bet he plays like a Telly style guitar or something."
Got it.
So but I don't care. Tom Morello is awesome, dude.
Yeah, no.
And I will never be that good.
Well, no, but do it your way, and that's what matters.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. So other than butchering pedals, do you have any unusual hobbies or skills that you'd like to share with us? It doesn't have to be a guitar thing. Well, I always like to preface this question with the best answer that we've ever got was Kurt Kirkwood from the Meat Puppets says he really likes mowing the lawn and he's really good at beer.
I'm also good at beer. But I tattoo like really well.
Nice.
Not to toot my own fucking horn, but I
bring
tattoo.
Your stuff?
No, I do sometimes, but I do like guest spots. I don't do this fucking scratcher bullshit.
Oh, I like that. All right, okay.
No, just kidding. That was me. But yeah, I do that, and my wife also tattoos, and she's like way better than me. So check her out.
Well, where do we check her out? We're talking about it.
Instagram, Kira Bishop.
Kira?
Also, yeah, that's her name. Kira.
That's my daughter's name.
Get out of fucking down.
What's her middle
name?
Am
I married to your daughter right now? Daddy.
Funny thing is, the guy sitting in that seat on Friday is actually dating my daughter. He's the guitar player for a Detroit band called the Boys of Fall. And he's a good kid.
That's cool.
I like him.
Good.
He's a good kid.
We don't have to kill him. That's
no,
good.
We don't have to kill him.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure.
Abaddon Tattoo. That's where we work.
I like it.
So my boss would fucking just destroy me if I didn't.
Yeah, if I didn't get it right. Yeah. I hear you. All right. So last but not least, what advice do you have for up and coming players in the industry? It's the question, right?
Yeah.
It's better. It's better. Hey, listen. It's better than if you were a cartoon character. Who would you be?
If the moon was made of hot dogs, would you eat it?
So give us some advice. Give us some advice.
The most important number one advice is just fucking be cool. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, be cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the most important thing. Everyone that we've toured with and all the most awesome people are the coolest. All the most successful people are just the nicest dudes.
Yep.
And that is so important.
It
And when
is.
you are a
It's-
dick and you're full of yourself and you take yourself too seriously, you can go fuck right off.
And that translates into everything.
Yep.
And because even in our business, there are some weird pompous dicks in our business,
Yep.
and we hate them.
Yeah, and they suck.
They
And
do.
I don't want to be around that.
It is.
And
really
like
weird.
you know, just be good. Like if you want to be good at something, you'll be good at something. So however good you want to be, you know, if you're cool as well, then you'll be successful. But if you're like really good and you're not that cool, like no one's really gonna give a shit about you because
No.
there's so many people are so good.
God, I have examples of all the faces that are flashing in my head right now. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh him, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No, that is sage advice there. Just be cool.
Just be cool,
Don't
man.
be a dick.
Nope.
Absolutely. This is Ken from Reverend Guitars coming to you from the Circle Line Ranch here in sunny, beautiful Toledo, Ohio, with Bishop from Crobot. Get out and see Crobot this year. The new shit's great.
Mother
Thank
brain.
you for taking time out of your busy tour schedule to come here.
It's a day off.
and do
We're
this.
just drinking beers, you know. It's all
can dig
good.
Soon.